What's up, Champions fam? It's the bad guy, a WWE Champion Zeke Forno, back with a brand new video. And lo and behold, Deck the Brawls has come to a close. Well, it was good while it lasted. In my honest opinion, I feel that it was a very lackluster MLE to close out 2024. Granted, we did get a brand new R-Truth. We also got JD McDonough officially in the game alongside Lyra Valkyria, as well as a brand new and improved Nia Jax, plus we can't forget the big man himself, King General Gunta. But honestly, it could have been better. It could have been better. I mean, the 12 days of Yeet was a hit and a miss depending on who you were, especially if you were a spender. I mean, granted, we did get some free goodies. We did have some solid offers. But overall, to me, it just didn't hit the spot for me. It just didn't do it. Poor taste with the launch of Nia Jax, Lyra. Forgive me if I'm saying her name wrong. In my opinion, an amazing acrobat waifu. But did she have to be an acrobat waifu? No, she did not. I think she would have thrived if she was a powerhouse. That we've seen crazier things before, but more specifically, if she had been a trickster or a showboat, I think that would have been cooler. I think more specifically Trickster. She would have been absolutely cracked as a Trickster, especially with her gem damage. JD McDonough coming through doing his thing, but another point that Lyra could have easily been a powerhouse. Serves its purpose. Quite frankly, good entourage ability, niche entourage ability, like so many. But at the end of the day, specialty gem getting the buff. It is what it is. Not going to argue about that. So, I mean, he serves his purpose. R-Truth, he was the free-to-play character. We got another R-Truth. It is what it is. The Acro R-Truth is something serious. But, I mean, here we go. And Gunther is just apex showboat, top-notch monster at the moment. So there's no way to run him wrong. I mean, there's multitudes, a plethora of ways, three ways in particular to run him, and he's a threat all the way around. So, I mean, we got some heavy hitters, but I just feel that the MLE overall content-wise could have been done a little bit better. But nonetheless, we are here today because everything is done. I mean, there's nothing left. It's all winding down, y'all. It's all winding down. Take care of your blitz if you're able to participate. If you're able to participate. If not, I mean, just let it sit. It's not the end of the world. Tours are done. It was a blast getting these done, knocking them out. Did what we had to do. The history of Raw is come and gone. But we were able to do some things. We did get one victory tour this go around, very close to Lyra. Lyra. I'm believing it is Lyra, not Lyra. We got close to Lyra. So just gonna be shard hunting her in the future. I think I'm like 410 shards off of her. My map, the 410 or 310 shards off. I think it's 310 now, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. But I mean, it is what it is. King General, I did not get the pack off the portal. But we did pretty good. Halfway mark on him. I mean, he's a real great heavy hitter. So I mean, if ever protect gems are a thing, just cycling beast, he's a problem. Just wish that they did his card art better and as well as his model. The model's growing on me. The card art, just revamp it, please revamp it. Yeet didn't have no Yeet, and Nia Jax, I did not spend no money on her, so I'm not worried about that. Where did y'all all end up? Who did you get? Were you able to get Lyra? Did you get Jay Uso or Nia Jax, let alone JD, Gunther? I mean, people's luck is crazy, you know, so I just wish best of luck to everybody. So what I'm not able to get, I'm praying that you were able to get. JD was the only one for me this time around. But we'll see what happens. I mean, again, with the blog getting ready to be updated, who knows who the next batch of characters are going to be to bring in the new year of 2025. So we will see what's about to go down. I am absolutely ecstatic. And by the time you see this video, just chop it up in the comments about your thoughts on the new upcoming characters, because I love getting y'all involved. And by all means, boss battle was a thing. Who did you utilize the most throughout it? I had some fun using Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy, the only downside about Uncle Howdy is that his playstyle is wonky, when you're playing him for, your tours or your feuds, heavy hitter monster for the build up that he does have. Um, but then he has a triple purple build that is pretty hefty. I'm not gonna lie. It served its purpose for this boss battle. It served its purpose, did a lot of damage, was able to just get busy and load up everything. Everything, the triple purple cycled and loaded itself up. So it made it a lot easier once you blew up the board. I had some fun running Legend Hogan, Powerhouse Hogan. He was fun helping people out. Scott Hall was amazing for this one. There was no way around that. He cleared a lot of high content for me. Cody Rhodes I played around with for a bit. Julius Creed did some things for me. This is one of the few times where I felt bad because I didn't use Vader. Usually I always figure out a reason to utilize Vader. Didn't decide to do it, but I mean the ones that I did use, they served their purpose and they got the job done. Even OTC didn't touch grass on this one. It was a unique one. I was just trying to cover everything that I possibly could. And thankfully, it worked out for my fam. So I'm grateful that we were able to do what we got to do because I was able to make a lot of moves, y'all. I was able to make a lot of moves that, in my opinion, are going to benefit my account for the long run. So we're just going to go ahead and check it out. And also make sure, aside from claiming your ticket, go down here. We got two more days on this. Make sure you hit every single day on this, on the portal, on the game. Get it locked in. That's what you should have been doing, especially if you were free to play, especially if you just got started. Double whammy, double dip. Make sure you always have your portal locked in, your portal account synced up, everything good to go, locked into the game or your Facebook account. But make sure you have a portal account and make sure you're hopping in on this game whenever they have situations like this where they're giving you freebies. Take it and run with it. It's especially if they're starting you off at a higher star rarity. Gone are the days of the 1 stars, taking a 1 star up to a 2 star to a 3 star. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work back then. So, being given free 4 stars or 5 stars or 3 stars, be grateful, be humble, take it. If they ever one day, there might come a time where they give you a free as 6 star, take it. You know what I mean? So just be grateful and make sure you're staying up on your due diligence to take care of this. But on our side, we took care of a couple things. Obviously, they got the new prize wall up. Kudos to y'all if you went that far in. We'll start off with the King of Raw premium prizes. Now, granted, you have obviously had to go fully in or as well as maybe be a part of a high-end faction to get the level of medallions you needed for Gunther 6-star gold. And you know what? Kudos to the person who was capable of doing it. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. So if someone did do it, congratulations to them already. You had some solid straps and everything. But I had to be realistic with what I was able to get. Now, I was shooting for 600. The reason why I was shooting for 600, in the beginning, I was optimistic. I was like, all right, my options are going to be either Eyes of Judgment, Unbreakable Crown, or I'll go with the Buzzard's Beak. So obviously things didn't work out. We ended up with 590. 590. 10 medallions off from Unbreakable Crown. It is what it is. But we went ahead and got the Buzzard's Beak. So activating green moves beefs up your green gem damage by 50%. So I just went ahead and opted to do that. Wasn't able to get the plate for Lyra, but we were able to get something that was real good too. Aside from that, so that was one prize wall down. There were other options. I was considering getting a heroic Titans chest if the worst case scenario, a heroic Titans chest and maybe another Dead Man Sigil because they're always fun to play with. But it worked out for me to get close enough to get the Buzzard Beak. So boom, all Wyatt 6 skill plates assembled. When it came to this, it would have been amazing if I was able to lock in and invest disposable income to get further ahead, to get this moment, because this moment is absolutely beast. It benefits everyone that's put on it, but obviously your few juggernauts, your few machines are going to benefit from this. Striker Austin just becomes a different monster, but there's so many great characters on this moment that a lot of people would be able to activate it and get it, that it would benefit your account. So kudos to everyone who was able to get it there. Again, no Valkyrie's chest, Liver's plate. I was not able to get that. No Yeet plate for me, but I did pick up the Devil's Grip. I was initially going to look at, depending on what, before the contest ended for the factions, I was like, well, maybe Shades of Rains. I could use it. I do use people that use that specialty gem, and it would have been just fun shenanigans. So I'm not going to deny that with the cross breaks, it would have been great. But if I was able to get close enough, I was going to go for the Devil's Grip because it is a good plate. Now, granted, the Devil's Grip Yeet combo is obviously what a lot of people want to strive for, but I mean, it's still something great. It's basically another version of the initial drip plate, so it's like, why not? And I do have characters that I've grown fond of utilizing that use that specialty plate, so why not pick it up? I wasn't able to get it on its initial release, and so to get an opportunity to get it within the MLA, I'm going to greatly take it. But obviously, there was a lot of other good stuff here. If worst case scenario, if I hadn't made enough, I would have gone for one of the 100 to 150%. Hopefully, getting something good there. The Bubba specs. If worst case, I would have gone for that too, because it doesn't hurt. It's definitely great. Definitely been working on building up my account more with the characters that I have, because they're not going to stop releasing characters. Like literally base expectation, you're guaranteed 4 out of the month, let alone the surprise ones that they throw in at you too. So we got through there. We still got our prize wall currency here to utilize. We did not get the pack for R-Truth. We didn't. I mean, it was just one of those things. Like, it's like, you know what? We're good. We're golden here. There's no point. Let's just keep it flowing and keeping it good, keep it going, and just do our due diligence. We did pick up the coins. We've obviously used a lot of those. Got a lot of good projects I want to take care of and finalize. Now in 2025, there's no real need to get that. I already maxed out the event, so yeah, it's cool. It's not the end of the world. Picked up health packs, picked up the props, so that's always good. This is the end of the road for us. I mean, could easily get those medals. Makes the most sense. I'm not really buying anything off the prize wall, so we'll go ahead and make that purchase here. They're going to go to the inventory, but I'll just scope them out and check out what I get. So, boom, that's done. Purchase made. Do your reset. We don't got any more of these. We got the last got that pull. Oof, still feeling it to this day. But it is what it is. Now, here we go. I had a boatload of currency. And so I utilized it the way that I felt that I needed to do it. And I want to suggest this to a lot of people too. Build around your account. I understand FOMO. There could be a chance where where this prize wall, the midweek prize wall, stays the same for months and months on end. But now we're in a new year. Who's to say that they don't rotate some things, right? So you just want to be conscious of that. So with this being said, I had to think about my account. I had to think about content that I play. I got to think about who I actually use, and then of course just pick up some things that I really wanted to do. Now normally every month I would always go and do a pull for a strap. That's something that it's just something that I would like. Now, granted, now we got 150% straps. Who knows when 200, 250, 300, whenever they might pull up to, you know what I mean? That is a possibility now, y'all. That's something we need to think about with this meta and moving forward into this new year. There's going to be some crazy stuff, but normally I would pick up a strap, especially for modern era, because that's the most utilized era normally. If you're not utilizing modern era, I mean, it's usually for some type of content, you know what I mean? But other than that, always going for that. But obviously, my attention's been turned to the Legend strap, so didn't get to go for a strap this MLE. Didn't, but I did pick up some good stuff here. So for the first time in a long time, I had enough currency to take care of the WWE Champion 7th anniversary moment. So I went and got it. Downside about it is that I need one more character from from those champions to unlock the moment. So I do have the 7th anniversary moment for Mommy Ripley, but I can't use it because I have to either get Bodacious Becky. I think it's toughest or glamorous Bianca, one of those two. Uh, Muscle Man Bray, Trickster Shinsuke. I think those are all the other characters that are on there. But I got to get one of them. I got to unlock someone else in order for me to activate it. But I did get it because it was one of the most priciest ones. The Dudley Boys Tag Team one, I don't have the good versions of Devon or Bubba. So there have been no point in me picking that up. Solo Sokoa, I already got it. Acolytes already got it. Imperium got it. Final testimony, testify for Brother Devon. Final Testament finally picked that up. Tori Wilson, I've had that. WrestleMania 38, got it. Andre, Heroes, Tag Team 95. I don't I have a couple of these characters. I have Tatanka. I would love to have Bam Bam. But again, it's a moment that I believe is for Showdown, and I don't really use it like that. And Showdown isn't that much of a constant in my life. I get in, get out, get the max Showdown coin droppage, grind that out, stockpile it, hoard it, and go on about my business. And normally when I like being in and out, it's like I can play around sometimes and put together certain links, but other times it's like, you know what, there's no point in me doing it. So I only got half of the I only got half of the head shrinkers. I got Samu, not Fatu. No point in spending coinage there. Miz moment, hands down, need to get it if you don't have it. Need to get it. Universal scope and like just putting people in position to be apex predators in this game. One click, you're done. It's over. Especially once you get Tech Miz. So definitely a moment worthwhile. It definitely worthwhile if you haven't gotten it yet. Definitely worth it, but I already have it. SummerSlam, I literally basically got the majority of all of these, except now for the Cody moment, I believe that's up above, and the ones that I just covered. But those were the ones that needed to be made. I also picked up the NXT arrival moment. That was definitely necessary. So I made off good when it came to moments this MLC. This MLE was really good to me. I was able to get two very pricey moments, but from chest drops and just investing previous MLEs, we were able to get more moments that we needed. The NXT arrival is going to allow my people to cook now. Wesley, I got to play around with Wesley now just because of that moment. And then, geez, Roxanne with the multiply buff, it's just going to be some gnarly stuff going on. And once the 7th anniversary is activated, oh yeah, Heavy Metal Rhea. Hopefully by then I have 100 or 150% Legend Acro strap on you, and we are going to cook. We're going to cook. But we were blessed enough to get those, but we also didn't stop there. We did go ahead and get some gear. That Cody moment is the story finishes the other one. I'll have to go on the high end side. We could have gotten a couple gear. Clearly, if we had enough to get the 7th anniversary moment and an NXT arrival moment, we could have gotten Julius's gear. And I understand why for certain setups, it definitely will work out. I understand it. I comprehend it. I opted not to, but I did go ahead and get a couple things. I picked up Eric Bischoff's gear. I picked up Snoop Dogg's gear. I got Hollywood Hogan's gear. I picked up the Drip God gear that I needed for my striker Seth. I need one more gear for him, and I got to get that that couples moment, and we should be good. Now, hopefully, now that I'm thinking about it, February is right around the corner, y'all. Valentine's Day. Maybe we get on that MLE midweek prize wall. Maybe we get the couples moment. Something to think about. Just a thought. Just a thought. And those were the only ones I picked up there. Gunther, Walters. Walters I already have. I don't even really think about. I had Mrs. like when gear was first introduced. Like that was the next big thing. These other ones though, Not necessary, but they're cool. They're cool. I would have gotten Honorary Usa's gear. I would have. I would have because I rock with him. But yeah, we're gonna have to go come back around for these straps later on, and hopefully, I mean, with how some of these straps have been dropping for certain for faction contests, not even gonna lie, maybe hopefully I get blessed that way too. That's another possibility. But we were able to eat this month. I mean, again, even with it being not my favorite, I gotta say that I'm grateful. I mean, we're at 522 characters now, y'all. Over 9 million overall. So we're coming into 2024, coming out of 2024 and coming into 2025 with something to prove. So I am thankful. I mean, look, I mean, I remember the days when Andre the Giant, AJ Styles, Sting, those were my top three guys. Those were my go-tos. Utilizing Goldberg and 4-star meta. I mean, we've come a long, long way. I mean, got S plus tiers, pulling them, shard recruiting them. Man, I'm so grateful with how they've been with Jacob Fatu shards. One of the best acros in the game. Fills a void and is just a destructive problem. And I am so glad that he is still in my top row. Oh my God, this guy is just apex. And I'm glad they're making the shards available, y'all. They want you to have this guy on your account. And so, like, man, he's going to clear stuff for you. He a problem. But then even OTC, pulling him the way I did, just love running him. Just love running him. It's like sometimes like we're going to get old, like in Dokkan Battle on FGO, you could switch up all your servants or you could switch up your different characters and stuff. But in Champions, it's one-on-one or tag team. Like you're going to have build specific bonds for ends to a means. Like you're going to have a history of certain characters you pursue, certain characters you recruit. And this was a guy that wasn't on my radar. It came to terms that I wasn't getting him. And then next thing you know, I got him. And like, boom, like, that was the first S plus tier there. Zaylee getting her just for Vader alone. And now she sits atop of Vader, like move damage beasts. We've come a long way getting this guy here and then getting blessed with the 150 percenter. I want to really put limitless leader on him, but that's on Tech Charlotte, and that makes her a problem. It's like both of them hit hard enough, but sometimes I just want to just do stuff to do stuff. I mean, I am who I am, but seeing the drip, like we're building up. We got some good plates here. We got some good plates on here. The drip is good. The drip is here. One day, maybe the original drip will appear. We'll see how it goes. But dang, like we've been building, y'all. And of course, these are going to be limited as always. But you know what? I'm with it. We were even able to pick up a second one of these. So, that's cool. Row brakes. Got the green gem. So it's looking good, y'all. It's looking good coming into 2025. I couldn't ask for better. It is what it is. Now, I do know that, like I've mentioned in a previous video, and I'll say it now, I do. FOMO is always going to be a thing, fear of missing out. And certain characters are going to come out that are going to vex you or urge you, or move you, sway you to invest disposable income. This year, I'm going to do my best not to. Quite frankly, like looking at it, I get it. There's 600 plus characters now, but having 522 characters, a lot of entourage abilities that can be worked on and built on, a lot of hidden gems on the account, new move sets. There's a lot of opportunity, and plus, let alone moments and plates that we're able to acquire over this year. Uh, there's a lot of good here, and obviously pick and choose when 7 stars or 6-star platinum pulls up. We got a lot of good options and a lot of good characters that are going to hold their weight. Like even if they don't make it over the 7-star threshold, they're still going to be viable at 6-star. You know what I mean? And let alone, who knows? I am waiting for them to make a manager slot for the Entourage. I literally I spoke on it like years ago of having the managers like Bobby the Brain Heenan doing some stuff for you, Jimmy Hart doing stuff for you. I mean, Maurice having an ability, like there's a lot of things. Paul Bearer too. There's a lot of characters you could use with that type of gameplay mechanic, be it implemented new crazy abilities or stacks or even nerfs on the opponent. Who knows? There's a lot of opportunity here, but with this account too, I have a lot of opportunity, moving people up, getting people I didn't expect, getting Undertaker, Ministry of Darkness, Big Papa Pump, and I've taken these characters up, it feels good to like have these people. I worked on some of these people and, I could have waited for a talent up, but I didn't, but I have no regrets either. Hulk Hogan's become a asset to the squad, having fun. I love playing with my Scott Hall. Like he's an absolute problem. I like him. He might not be hitting like he's not hitting like over like 90 million like my Julius. He's not hitting like doing over like darn near looking like doing like a billion damage like OTC, but he handles a job. He handles a position well. He is a attitude era requirement. He is an NWO requirement. He is a Scott Hall requirement. He is going to have viability in life on this account, especially with that moment. So, just being able to build up people that I like, taking up people because of gameplay and enjoying it, and they just so happen to also survive in this meta currently. I'm grateful. I'm genuinely grateful, and I'm looking forward to building even more people up. We took my boy Batista up. We were able to get his gear. You know what I mean? So it's been a blast in 2024, but now we're at 2025. We got moves we want to make, moves we got to do. Vader's going up to 6-star gold. As soon as we have enough shards for this guy, he's going to 6-star gold. So he is a character that's definitely going up. We just got to get another nearing end plate for him. And boom, he's off to the races. We could use something else aside from the Kevin Owens show, obviously. But you know what? We do what we got to do. I am torn. I would like to take up Jade, but I'm also good because I have Maurice. And I also have Charlotte. It would be a thing of just doing it just to do it. And I have to be realistic with myself. I like her because I have played with her, but it's also a thing of, do I need to do it? It's not at the top of the market right now. It's not happening. Macho Man, I'm not gonna lie to you. After seeing Merrick's video, the moment, yeah. If you don't know, Macho is a problem, especially once you get him a 6-star gold. Got to hunt for a strap for him there. But once again, with how these faction contests have been, how these individual contests have been as of late, with the drops on straps, I think I am pretty confident that I will get all the straps that I need by the end of the year. I am speaking it into existence. And Macho's a guy that I got plenty of shards of. He got good love. I love this. I love this build for him. He's absolutely amazing. He hits crazy. He's just dope. He's just dope. And Randy Savage is great. Randy Savage does have a lot of requirements, and I don't have Hall of Fame Savage in his gears, so it makes more sense. I might not have this guy's gear either, but I got a better shot of running him and going and running wild. So about to snap it to more than just a Slim Jim when it comes to this. I am almost done, my dear. I'm almost done. So he's going to be going up to 6-star gold soon. Vader's going up to 6-star gold. Miz could go up to 6-star gold. He could. I'm leaning toward him going. I'm not gonna lie. I am leaning toward him going. It's just the thing of like, so many texts, so little time, because you saw my boy Shredder is now up fully equipped with the 150 gem, the fully maxed out moment. Yeah, we doing some things on this account. This account has gotten crazy. Aside from them, Mae Young, I would love the, but I like Mae Young. Mae Young's definitely an A tier that's worth it. Love running her like this, beefing up that damage she hits, and that's another reason why I wanted the Unbreakable Crown. But we'll see what happens. Bradshaw honestly might go back on my radar. Might go back on my radar, especially with that moment, but I got to get the moment first. Got to secure the moment. And Bradshaw's always going to be a great character. Hands down, one of the best oopsies that's ever happened in the game. Even Triple H. Triple H is looking different with the submissions and everything, with the submission build and the X break gems. Yeah, Triple H is gonna be doing some stuff for people. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He's gonna be doing some things. He's viable. I'm not saying that to take him all the way to the moon or nothing like that, but I'm just saying he's got life in him again. But he's not on our list. Roxanne is there, but I I use her when I need to. And I know this moment's going to benefit her like it benefits everybody. Like we actually got the full set here. So everyone's going to eat when it's all said and done. But Roxanne's build is one that is unique. It's very unique. And it takes some time to get used to. And because I only use her ever so often because of certain requirements, yeah, it's going to be like that. Tiffy time, got the gear for her. More than likely, over time, we'll take her up to 6-star gold. I do like using her. I do enjoy using Tiffy time. So it's only right. We did not get far enough to get the 6-star gold. I'm not even really doing it for the fuses. I'm kind of doing it just to get the chest to hope to get another good plate out of it. But I mean, hey, we got the 6-star silver. It's not bad. He's a great character. Another great character that's influenced by that Miz moment, by the way. So yeah, just a thought. Becky 2 bites is definitely going up to 6-star gold. Um, Randy Orton is going to 6-star gold first, just because he's right there. So just got to work on moves and pump levels into him, and then he'll be golden. So definitely going to happen. I mean, he's good. He's really, really, really good. It's just that I love my Jacob Fatu. You know what I mean? I love my Great Muta, my heavy metal Rhea. But we can always make space because you always need a good Randy on the account too, because you never know when he's going to be required. So these are things like we always want to keep tabs on and work on. I took him up a little bit, but I'm not taking him to gold. I literally took him up just for his trainer ability with the pyros. So that's beneficial, but he's fun. I like running them with the red gem damage build. He's fun. He can hit pretty hard, so he's dope. And it was a surprise to pick him up. Hogan, brother. Absolute madness with this guy, especially with all the gems he's able to make because of the moment. Makes him absolute problem. This is like how I like to run him. But I mean, I saw my guy leave from Champions Chat run him another way with the. So you know what? He's just a problem. Hogan always finds a way to thrive in every meta. Doesn't matter which Hogan it is. So it is what it is. There's a lot of characters I could say or would tell you, oh yeah, I'm going to work on them, but I'm not. I'm not going to do that to you. Like there's certain people with certain trainer abilities and stuff that I'll rock with and I'll work with, but nah, we're not doing that. Road Dog went up literally just because of the moment, just to get the full access of the moment. That's what we did. We still got to recruit Hall of Fame China to get that a Hall of Fame moment, but the D Generation X moment is just busted on another level. So yeah, I could take Ramblin' Rabbit up, but I might not. Austin, Pat Patterson, easily. I could take both of them up to 6-star gold. Like those are the ones that I would aim for in the future. Super Stacy is on the radar because I just love Stacy Keebler, and she's actually really good at 6-star gold. So I might work on her over time, but it's not something that needs to be rushed at the moment. Even though Big Kev got a overhaul and rework like everyone else, I'm a Hall guy, so that's where he's going to stay at. So we're going to just keep him there. We're going to keep him there. Everyone's trying to get up with me to get off this video, I swear. But, oh, I didn't even mean to get into you, but like that total package. Becky to the GOAT. We got plenty of stuff for her. We did get her gear one of them, and with the MP, so I'm not worried about this. I'm honestly not concerned about the submission. The MP I'll take all day. So definitely a character I could take up and work on uh, later on in the future. D-Lo is another one. I'm a big fan of D-Lo. Always love D-Lo. I will hope they make another version of him. Attitude Era, maybe a trickster where he shakes his head and bobs his head. That's always always been a thing. I used to do that my doggone self. Got the triple blue on him, and then we got the setup with Solo Sequa as well as Uncle Howdy. So he's Apex. He's gonna be hurting people when he's fully maxed out. But next to him, we have my guy Umaga. Umaga is someone that I'm also a huge fan of. Hopefully, I can get 150% gem damage strap for him. But definitely a guy I want to work up to 6-star gold. It's just being smart and also being observant of what's going on moving forward, especially with July literally right around the corner. Tech Cody, we got tons and tons of shards of him, and we can get a strap on him. We can basically got everything we basically need to get this Cody to be like a monster, aside from the story finish moment. We basically got everything to make this guy a problem, even split skill plates, but not right now. Got other good techs already ahead of you, my guy. And a lot of this is just sitting and waiting until something happens, you know. Got blessed with the 6-star bronze fuse for this guy, but no drip, so no motion. But I am going to work on certain characters, especially with the specialty gems and stuff being a thing, getting a revamp. Going to take this guy up to 26k, so that way we can be generating 50% more damage on the row breaks. So definitely going to be building up certain people for entourage abilities throughout the year periodically. And, they're definitely going to be taking this guy up. But everyone else, though, I mean, it's a slow pace, let alone new characters that come in. Got to get my coins right again. Got to keep stacking my TP and keep building there. But other than that, that's it, y'all. Like, it's been a blast. I mean, 2024 brought us a lot of good fruit. And I'm looking forward to what happens in 2025 as well. But nonetheless, we did good. We made off good. We got our boy Solo Sokoa off a solo single pull. That was dope. That was a good look too. Gladly take it. Got my boy Hard Times Dusty and Bianca. We got them chilling down here. So we all right. You know what I mean? Compared to where we used to be, we in a far better place, y'all. So I couldn't ask for better. But nonetheless, that's the video. Deck the Brawls. Could have been better, but we are where we are. And at the end of the day, it could have been a lot worse. But we thrive. We survive. We endure. We let our opinions be known with respect and due diligence. And we just gear up for what's ahead. And I'm excited to share these experiences with y'all. So with that being said, you know how it goes. Hey yo, hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love and respect to each and every single one of you, my beloved champions fam. Like the video, share the video, but most importantly of all, if you haven't done so, but you rock with the content, you like what you see and what you're listening to, and you want to find out what's around the corner, it's real easy. All you got to do is make sure to drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the one and only bad guy, a WWE champion, Zeke 4-0, the most electrifying content creator in WWE Champions Entertainment. I love you all. I respect you all. I'm praying for y'all tenfold. Let the good times roll. And by all means, let me know where y'all are at. What moments are you missing? What titles are you hunting for? What superstars would you like to recruit and acquire to handle some business for you? And quite frankly, is there any gameplay mechanics you would like to see implemented? Would you like to see any new game modes brought to the forefront, or at least experimented with for a little bit of time? And who are your 2025 projects to 6-star gold currently? So, with that being said, all that being done, I bid you all adieu, and let's just chop it up in the comments below. What were you able to pick up off all the prize walls? What are your thoughts on Deck the Brawls? What do you think's around the corner? Or depending on when you see this, what are your thoughts on the characters that have been released? And are you excited? Are you going all in? Are you going to get the pro pack or not? At the end of the day, I'm here for it. And always know this, no matter where you're coming from, no matter where you're headed, and no matter what you're going through, always know, in my eyes, you always and forever will be a champion. So until next time, y'all, thank you so much for your time. Whether this was short, sweet, and brief or long-winded, I appreciate you at the end of the day. So until next time, stay tuned, y'all. Peace.